We received this letter of communication 369.2 from the Office of the Governor, basically stating that they has agreed to reimburse HPD for overtime costs and also for associated costs to deploy. Is there an agreement, a written agreement with the state that memorializes what we are going to get reimbursed for and what the understanding is with this arrangement aside from this letter?
There are multiple emails that have gone back and forth.
Sorry, Deanna, I can't hear. We can't really hear too
Sorry.
much. Oh, there.
There have been several emails that have gone back and forth between the county and the AG's office, and I believe they're in the process of memorializing that into an agreement.
Okay, great. That was my question, and that will basically itemize the responsibilities of both the state and the county in this situation, I would imagine.
Yes, I'm not the one working on it, but
right.
Yes, probably.
Okay. And so the police department would not have a separate agreement for costs regarding this. It would be all inclusive regarding coverage for expenses with the county as a whole.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, thank you, Chief. Then my other question is for the cost of the regular level of service officers in the various districts that are now doing 12-hour shifts. That entails overtime, those 12-hour shifts?
That cost has also been incorporated into that $3.2 million.
I see. So those overtime costs for the district officers that have to now work overtime is being added, is included in the $3.2 million number that we have.
Yes,
Okay.
that was part of the agreements that we had, that they would cover all costs associated with us deploying officers to the mountain.
I see.
For us to deploy that many officers to the mountain and to maintain our services island-wide, we needed to ensure that we had officers out in the field, therefore they would have to be reimbursed at the overtime costs.
I see. And then there was this, in the governor's letter, it says that the state will abide by this letter agreement to support HPD's enforcement efforts, so long as HPD remains committed to maintaining control of the pertinent roadways. What does that mean?
I would take it to mean that we need to maintain what we currently are doing and committed to maintaining law and order up on the mountain when necessary.
Okay.
And then we cannot just say, okay, we're going to put up our hands and we're going to turn a blind eye.
Okay. All right, I'm just looking at this and seeing, okay, so there's really, I'm just concerned that so long as remains committed, what does that mean? And so I'm sorry to ask you that question. I don't have an answer. I'm just curious about that statement in this letter.
It's a fair question, and it is a unified command up on the mountain. It's not only the Hawaii County Police Department that's up there. We have the State Sheriff's Office. We have the Department of Land and Natural Resources, or DOCARE, their enforcement entity. You also have investigators from the Attorney General's office.
I see. Okay.